from my Facebook post. What a beautiful morning. Ben has been through so much and he's handling chemo really well, but he really hates it. I tell him that's okay. Everybody hates chemo. His sweet little heart has so many big worries and fears that it's really hard to know just how to comfort him when the truth be told, I am scared to death myself. Last night, eye pain and pain in his port kept him up until early morning, and worry for his upcoming surgeries just overwhelmed him. It was really sad. It's hard to see the sweet, sleeping boy and know all of the fears that he struggles with at night. There is so much uncertainty in his future, and not knowing what to expect is so hard. We try to plan for the best. When the best is a couple years of chemo, sometimes it can be really hard to stay positive. When you see Ben, words like, I've missed you, I love you, nice to see you again, are so much better than questions like, how are you doing? After getting just a few hours of sleep last night, waking up this morning was like nearly impossible. So hard. When I looked out the window and I saw snow and I saw that school had been delayed for 2 hours, it felt like a huge blessing just for me, like a big, huge hug from heaven with a whisper, get some rest, you need it, everything will be okay. That's the end of my Facebook post, but I wonder, have you ever had an experience like this, a moment in life when a totally unexpected thing happened, a totally unexpected blessing came at a really low point in your life? If so, I hope you'll take a minute and reflect on that. Write it out in your journal. If you want to, you could share it here. If nothing pops into your mind, really take some time to think about it and start really searching for a memory where things were rough, but something unexpected happened and it lightened your load or helped you through a hard time. Even a tiny little thing. Take time to think about it and write down, how have you been blessed? Often, even on really rough days, if you focus, you can remember at least one nice thing that happened. You can do this every night, and it can help to refocus your attention onto the positive right before bed. Taking a little time to think of the best things that happened today can be really uplifting at the end of the day. So I wonder for you, what is a blessing that you recognize today? You can share it here, or if you don't want to share it here, I do really encourage you to write it down in your journal somewhere and take a couple minutes just to recognize it, reflect on it, and focus for a few minutes about that good thing that you've noticed. I find that especially in my most difficult times, I think it's human nature to focus on all the bad that's happening and feel like everything is bad. And I find that if I will do this and search for something good that happened, I always can find something. Sometimes I have to search really hard, and sometimes it's something really tiny that I find, but I always can find something that happened that was good. And the act of searching for it and writing it down and focusing on it really helps me to feel more positive going to sleep and to feel more hopeful for the future, and it really helps me to get better sleep. So I hope it will help you.
I'm Anastasia, and this is something that helped me. I know every story is different, but I hope that in this you can find something to help you as well. Best of luck. It used to really bother me. Every single person would say, I don't know how you do it. And for me, I realized the answer is 1 day at a time, sometimes 1 minute at a time. People would say, I could never do that. Yes, you could, and you will. The journey is long and bumpy, but keep taking those tiny steps, and you can do this. I promise. Whatever is standing in front of you today, you can get through it.